Okay, you guys, so we are going to get started on applying this foundation, and you're going to see my real thoughts and my real impressions on it because I have not touched this. I have had this box in my room for a week, and it's been so hard not to touch these products because I've been wanting to try them so bad, but I truly wanted to give you my first impressions and let you guys know what I really think. So yeah, first off, how cute is Colourpop? Like, look at this box. They're so cute. It says open in case of a party emergency, and the way they package everything is so cute. And also they're even cuter because I guess I didn't realize how long this package took to get to me, and now that I think of it, it did kind of take a while. And when I opened the box, they had a little card. It says sorry relate, and they gave me a free lip gloss. Like, how cute is that? Like, A+ for customer service. Yeah, it's the Colourpop and Karuchi collab, and it is in the color Lychee Me, and it's just like a nice sheer nude, but I just thought that was so nice of them that they did that. So yeah, I'm also going to be sharing with you guys my thoughts because I just got this in the mail today, on these infamous marble brush sets by BH Cosmetics. So I've been seeing these all over Instagram, and I definitely was hooked because I mean, come on, they're just so pretty. I couldn't help myself. I just thought that they would look so cute on my vanity, but regardless of how cute I thought they would look, I opened these up and I am thoroughly impressed, and I am this close to going on bhcosmetics.com in a little bit and ordering a second set just for my freelance kit, because these are so incredibly soft and the quality is really nice, and I like the size of every brush, and I just feel like it's such a nice brush set. So I'm really excited to try these out. So I will let you guys know, are these just pretty? Are they gonna look pretty on your vanity, or do they actually work? So I'm gonna let you know. I am going to be applying one side with a beauty blender, one side with a brush. I apply certain foundations with beauty blenders, certain foundations with brushes. It just depends. I do find that beauty blenders do kind of give more of a luminous natural finish on me, because you are using a damp sponge and you are adding moisture to a foundation. It's not going to be as matte as it may claim, and it's not going to be as full coverage as it may claim. It just depends. But we're gonna see what I like better. I guess I'm gonna use this brush because this is like a flat top kabuki brush to apply the foundation. But I'm gonna start off with the beauty blender side. I'm not wearing primer today. I just don't feel like it. I don't always wear primer. I wear it when I feel like it. Also, I did moisturize my face with the Embryolose cream that I use in my freelance kit. I was just in my makeup room and I had my freelance kit right there, and I was like, you know what, I want to try it out because I do love the way it looks on my clients. So my skin feels super soft. If you have dry skin, check out the Embryolose cream. You can get it on Amazon, and I always get mine on Camera Ready Cosmetics. But anyways, moving on to the foundation. So I got shade medium 110. That's the only shade I got, and I'm just gonna hope that it works. We're gonna make it work. I'm pretty tan right now, and it's only the beginning of the summer, and I'm only going to get darker. I get pretty dark in the summer, and my body is much darker than my face right now. Like, I don't know if the camera's picking it up, but my hands and arms are much darker than my face. But what I do want to mention this, I love Colourpop for doing this. So first off, they came out with so many shades, which is amazing. But also, you're able to shade compare between popular foundations on their websites and their shade range. So if you love MAC Studio Fix Fluid, and for example, I'm NC35, this is the foundation that is closest to that shade. So they kind of give you a reference, and it's much easier to buy a foundation online when you have a reference. I believe you could also compare it to the Maybelline Fit Me foundation, which I'm 310 in the Maybelline Fit Me, and there's a couple others, but yeah, so this was the closest shade apparently to those foundations. So I'm just gonna put it on a palette. It's pretty watery, and if you've looked at other reviews, you probably saw that, but yeah, it's pretty watery. I didn't expect it to be so watery, but we're going to start off with the beauty blender side. I'm going to do it on this side, and then we'll move on to the brush. Hi, George. My dog is sitting right here watching me. Alright, you guys, moment of truth. So I'm just going to dip my beauty blender directly in it because that's just what I feel like doing. And we're going to start. Oh God, the coverage is really good. I feel like I put way too much on my beauty blender. Shade wise, I think we might be okay. I feel like this actually may work. As for my nose, I'm just gonna do my nose with the beauty blender because it's kind of hard to do one side of the nose, so I'm just gonna do both. So I think this shade is gonna work. It is pretty warm, so I'm just warning you, the medium 110 is a pretty warm undertone. I'm gonna say orange, but it's pretty warm. So honestly, I feel like I may like this foundation better with a brush because the beauty blender is giving it a very luminous finish to it, and I'm not about that luminous life because I'm so oily. But I'm pretty sure this is supposed to be more of like a natural matte finish, and it's definitely giving me like natural more than matte. Like my skin does have a slight sheen to it, but other than that, it's going on really beautifully. It looks natural. Like it doesn't look like I'm wearing a ton of foundation. The coverage is pretty good. Alright, no complaints as of yet. I do like it. But yeah, it definitely has like a luminosity to it for sure. But I'm not mad at it. I'm really not. It is pretty. So now we're going to move on to the brush side. I'm just going to dip my brush directly in there. I don't know if this is the right brush for this. It is a little stiffer than what I'm used to, but we're going to test it out because I really do want to test out these brushes. Honestly, both sides kind of look the same to me. I really don't see a huge difference. I am going to bring this down onto my neck because my neck is, which is typical, a little lighter than the rest of my body because you typically have shade over your neck because of your chin. So your neck is not an area that gets a lot of sun. But alright, I'm going to go over everything with the beauty blender. So I don't feel the need to go in with another layer. However, I'm going to just add a little bit more to my cheeks just for the sake of the video, just because I want to see how it layers. So I'm just going to go in with my beauty blender and just add like a very light amount on my cheeks just to see if you are able to add another layer if you needed to. And yeah, you definitely can. But honestly, the coverage is really good on this, so I don't see you having to go in with multiple layers or anything like that. Okay, so I know I was just raving about the Embryolose moisturizer, but I'm not quite sure if I should have used it because my skin was really moisturized using that, and like, I don't know if it was the right moisturizer to use under foundation for me because I am so oily, but it does look pretty regardless. I'm liking it. Alright, so foundation is done. I am liking it so far. It's definitely not, on me, it's really not coming off matte. It's definitely more natural, but I will say this, it might be because the fact that I use the Embryolose moisturizer because it is a very rich cream and it's one of those that kind of primes your skin as well. It doesn't necessarily sink into the skin all the way. It kind of leaves a layer on your skin, so it's maybe I shouldn't have used it because I am oily, but it did make my skin feel really nice, so whatever, I don't regret it. But yeah, it's definitely coming off more natural and like slightly luminous on me. However, I'm not sure if it sits longer, if it's gonna set or whatever. So we're just gonna move on to concealer, and I'm going to be using the Light 18 concealer. I love Colourpop concealer. I've been using this forever. I always mention it on my channel. I use it as eye primer a lot, so yeah. Ooh, I like this shade. So this shade is like pretty light, obviously, but I like a light under eye. And also it has like a nice yellowy undertone, this one, so it is nice for my skin tone, that's for sure. So I am going to highlight the center of my face as well as underneath my eyes. Alright, and I'm going to use my beauty blender to blend this in. And again, you guys, I really don't have much to say about the Colourpop Real Filter Concealer because I've mentioned it so many times on my channel and I do really like it. This is not a new product for me. Really just found this video is about the foundation and the setting powders. Okay, so the concealer is blended out. Everything's looking really nice. So I guess now, actually I am going to cream contour. So I thought I bought, I don't know why, I thought I bought a no filter concealer in a darker shade so I can contour, but I guess I didn't. And I looked at my receipt and it wasn't on there, so I don't know, I must have accidentally took it out of my cart. So I'm going to use the Makeup Revolution Concealing Define C13 concealer. So this stuff is pretty good. I do like it. So we're gonna cream contour with this. I think I'm gonna use this brush. This is the number 5 brush from the set, and it's like a duo fiber brush. So yeah, hopefully I like it. Okay, so now that my contour is blended out, we are going to go in with the translucent powder. So, I'm hoping I like this. Yeah, let's hope. Because I feel like I never really try new translucent powders, so yeah. I mean, I feel like most of the reviews I looked at did say that this was nice, so yeah, I'm sure it'll be fine. It isn't a lot of product, or at least it doesn't seem like it. It's 8.5 grams. So I'm just gonna put some into the cap, and I'm also going to make sure I blend out any lines underneath my eyes, any creases. And I'm just going to dip my beauty blender right in the powder and apply it underneath my eye. Ooh, that's really finely milled. It's like really fine. So I'm also going to apply some on the center of my face. Now, I don't typically bake. I just kind of apply powder and then dust it away. Baking for me, I don't know. I just don't always have the time to do it. But I do always set my under eyes and the center of my face with a decent amount of powder. I just don't always let it sit. And I feel like this is a very finely milled powder, so I don't know if you necessarily have to let it sit because I feel like it absorbs very fast. So while that's sitting, I'm going to take the powder, the pressed powder in medium. Don't really know if this is going to work because it seems pretty light, but we're going to try it, and I'm going to use the number 1 brush from the set. It comes out really like easily, like I don't have to dip my brush in like crazy. And I'm just going to dust this all over my face. That looks nice. And while I'm putting this on, I'm kind of dusting away the powder that was on the center of my face. Okay, you guys, I'm liking it. So I am going to take this little brush and just dust away the excess powder underneath my eyes. But I'm also going to take my beauty blender and just kind of press underneath there as well. And this is just going to press any excess powder into the skin. Alright, so I'm really liking that. This powder seems to be really nice. It's very finely milled. It's not too chunky. It's not too thick. And my under eyes look pretty good. I mean, I will always have little lines underneath my eyes. There's really nothing I can do about that. But my skin looks pretty airbrushed. Not gonna lie. I'm liking the pressed powder as well. I'm just hoping that I'm not like another color than my body right now, because it's hard to tell. I'm looking at a small mirror. I'm not looking in like a big mirror or anything, so it's kind of hard to tell. Alright you guys, so far I am liking this. My skin looks good. It feels good. It doesn't feel heavy. And yeah, I don't have anything bad to say about it. I'm liking the way it looks a lot. So that's awesome. I'm happy because I was scared. I just hope that I'm like a good color right now. It's really hard to tell. Even looking at my monitor, I don't know, I feel like my hands look darker. I don't know. If I am lighter, I'll just use some bronzer to lighten me up. I mean, to darken me up. But I'm gonna go ahead, finish my eyes, finish the rest of my face, and then come back, tell you my final thoughts, let you know how it's kind of sinking in. And yeah, I guess, you know, you guys will get to see my final thoughts later. Alright you guys, so I am back. I finished up my face makeup and did my eyes. And now I'm going to give you my final thoughts. So, overall, I do like the way my skin looks when I look in the mirror. I feel like it doesn't look cakey. I feel like it looks nice. The color actually worked out pretty well. It's not like a perfect match, but it works out pretty well. And yeah, I do like it. I will say this, it's not really a matte finish on me. I've used foundations that are way more matte than this. It definitely is more of a natural finish, but I don't hate it. I do like it. I think it looks pretty. I think that it's a good foundation. I do like it. I will definitely continue to use it. I don't think my thoughts will change the more I use it, but if they do, I will let you know. But yeah, I do like it. I also really like this powder. I feel like it's like a nice consistency. It's not cakey at all. It's very fine. I really like the translucent powder as well. And yeah, obviously I like the No Filter concealer, but as for this powder, the foundation, and the translucent powder, I really do like it. I think that it's a really nice foundation, especially for the price points. You really can't go wrong. And what I like about it is I feel like a lot of different skin types can use this. Like, I feel like even if you're dry, you might like this because it's not a drying matte at all. It is pretty natural looking. Now, I don't know if it would be different if I use like a mattifying primer. I don't typically use a mattifying primer, even though I am oily, but if I do happen to try that, I'll let you know. But yeah, I like it, and I feel like my under eyes look super smooth, and I think it's because the powder, well, obviously the concealer, but also the powder is very finely milled, so I really like a very finely milled powder. So yeah, I have nothing bad to say about it. I think if I were to rate it, I don't know, I'd probably give it an 8 out of 10. It's not the best foundation I've ever used, but I do like my skin. I do like the coverage of it. It's not like super heavy and like full coverage, but it's enough coverage. It's buildable. It's not drying. I don't know, like I said, it's not the best foundation I've ever used, so I won't give it a 10 out of 10, so I guess I'll give it an 8 out of 10, but I really do like it, and I will definitely continue to use this for sure. So you probably will be seeing it in my tutorials, and I definitely like the pressed powder as well as the translucent powder. As for these brushes, you guys, I'm in love with these. They're so nice. They're just so soft, and I'm like really loving them. I have no complaints about these either. They're super pretty and they work really nicely, so I mean, you know, what can I say? And I did use the eye brushes that come with this set when I did my eye makeup as well, and they performed really well. So yeah, I use the eye brushes that come with this set as well, and I really like them. They seem to perform really nicely. So overall, this is a pretty positive review. Like I said, really don't have anything bad to say. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you have any other products you would like me to review, just let me know. I'm always open to buying new makeup, so yeah, let me know, and I will see you guys next time.